Commander Zethkai adjusted the neural interface crown on his elongated skull, its crystalline nodes pulsing with soft blue light as he surveyed the tactical display. The hegemony's finest vessels hung in perfect formation around the dead world. Below, Earth, the third planet of what the ancient archives called Sol System. "Signal confirmation, Commander," reported Navigation Officer Veltar, her voice carrying the melodic tones characteristic of the Altarian species. "The archaeological team on the surface has authenticated the ruins. This is indeed the homeworld of the extinct human species." Zethkai's mandibles clicked in satisfaction. After 3 centuries of searching, they had finally located the legendary birthplace of the galaxy's most infamous warmongers. The hegemony's xenobiologists had long theorized that understanding human warfare tactics could provide crucial insights for the ongoing conflict with the Void Swarm. "Deploy the deep scan array," he ordered. "I want every fragment of their military technology cataloged. The Council needs to understand how a species that barely achieved interstellar flight managed to hold off the swarm for nearly 2 decades. The bridge crew worked with practiced efficiency, their various appendages dancing. Across control surfaces, representatives from 7 different species worked in harmony, exactly as the hegemony intended. Unity through diversity, strength through cooperation. It had served them well for over a millennium. Dr. Kixenth, the expedition's lead archaeologist, materialized via hologram, his insectoid features animated with excitement. "Commander, you need to see what we found in what appears to be their primary military installation. The humans called it NORAD." The hologram shifted, displaying a vast underground complex carved into a mountain. Ancient displays lined the walls, dark and lifeless, while corroded metal structures suggested sophisticated command and control systems. "The defensive capabilities are unprecedented," Dr. Kixenth continued. "Multiple redundant command structures, hardened communication networks, and weapon systems that could glass entire continents. How did such a primitive species develop such paranoid defensive measures?" "Because they were warriors born," Zethkai mused, studying the imagery. "Every historical account speaks of their constant warfare, even among themselves. Perhaps that internal conflict prepared them for external threats." Communications Officer Yixara suddenly straightened, her feathered crest flaring in alarm. "Commander, I'm detecting an anomalous signal emanating from the planet's surface. Origin point: the northern polar region, approximately here." A red marker appeared on the tactical display, indicating a location deep beneath the ice sheets. Zethkai's compound eyes focused intently on the readout. "That's nowhere near our archaeological sites. Are you certain?" Before Yixara could respond, the bridge's emergency lighting activated, bathing everything in crimson. The ship's AI spoke in its neutral, synthesized voice. "Alert, unknown vessel emerging from planetary surface. Classification, unknown. Power, signature, extreme." Every crew member froze as the main display updated. Rising through the ice like some ancient leviathan, a vessel of dark metal and angular design breached the surface. It was massive, easily twice the length of their flagship, and covered in weapon emplacements that belonged to no known species. "Impossible," whispered Dr. Kixenth's hologram. "Our surveys showed no life signs, no active technology." The EDA unknown vessel continued its ascent, chunks of millennia-old ice cascading from its hull. As it cleared the atmosphere, Zethkai could see scorch marks and battle damage scarring its surface, yet it moved with deadly grace. "Incoming transmission," Yixara announced, her voice barely a whisper. On screen. The face that appeared sent a collective shudder through the bridge crew. Bipedal, with forward-facing eyes that spoke of a predator species, pale skin marked by scars, and an expression of cold calculation. But it was unmistakably alive, unmistakably human. "This is Admiral Sarah Chen of the UES Defiance, the human," said, her voice carrying an accent that their translation system struggled to process. "You're trespassing in Sol System. State your intentions." Zethkai found his voice after several long seconds. I am Commander Zethkai of the Galactic Hegemony. Our records indicate this system is uninhabited. Your species has been extinct for over 3 centuries. A grim smile crossed Admiral Chen's scarred features. Reports of our extinction have been greatly exaggerated. We've been busy. Busy with what? Zethkai demanded, his tactical mind already calculating firing solutions. Winning a war you never knew was happening. Chen's expression hardened. While you've been playing archaeology with our homeworld, we've been out there in the dark, hunting the things that hunt civilized species. The void swarm you're so afraid of, we've been fighting them for 300 years. The tactical display suddenly populated with dozens of new contacts, human vessels decloaking throughout the system. Each bore the same battle-scarred appearance, the same ominous weapon configurations. Your hegemony world sleeps safely because we never stopped fighting, Chen continued. We became the monsters so you didn't have to. While you built your peaceful civilization, we became the galaxy's immune system. Dr. Kixenth's hologram flickered with nervous energy. The weapon signatures, Commander, they're using swarm biotechnology integrated with human engineering. It's impossible, but they've somehow weaponized the enemy. Admiral Chen's smile returned cold and predatory. When you fight monsters long enough, you learn to use their own teeth against them. Now, I'll ask again. What are your intentions? In our system. Zethkai realized with dawning horror that humanity hadn't gone extinct. They had evolved beyond recognition, becoming something far more dangerous than the hegemony had ever imagined. The peaceful species they had catalogued was gone, replaced by apex predators forged in the crucible of an endless war. We came seeking knowledge of human military tactics, he admitted. Chen nodded slowly. Then consider this your first lesson. Humans don't stay dead. We adapt, we endure, and we never stop fighting. Welcome to the real galaxy, Commander. Class is now in session. The transmission ended, leaving the hegemony fleet alone with the terrible understanding that they had just encountered something beyond their comprehension. Humanity unleashed.